congratulations on Working Class.
Thank you.
What can you reveal about the series or just your character?
What I can reveal about it, it's a fantastic script, a great premise. It's based on the writer's real experiences growing up. I'm a mom, single mom, 2 exes. I'm currently single, 3 kids. Started very young. And it's sort of, the premise is, it's a family that doesn't have a lot, but me, the mom, wants to give them better schools, better opportunities, so takes everything she's got, moves them to a much nicer neighborhood, even though they can't really afford it, and they're in the bad part of the neighborhood, which is what happened to our writer, Jill Carberman, as a kid. And so she's, and as all the kids think, I think I'm doing the great thing, like, look, we have these great schools, and it's safer and all this stuff, but they're like, well, now we just are even more different, and even trying to figure that out. And plus, I'm also a fish out of water, so it's just all of us trying to figure out this whole new environment and not quite fitting in because we're used to a different environment. And what I loved about it, because again, I had the best 6 years and the best series ever with Reba, so to come back into something, I wanted it to have that same feel, which is I wanted it funny, I wanted it smart, I wanted it where everyone could watch it together, and I wanted it to be relevant and have heart. And what I loved about the pilot, reading it, was I feel like it's relevant in today's world too, as far as, this happened to our creator Jill, 30 years ago, but the economy has, it's very, money is on everyone's mind right now, and the haves and the have-nots, and everyone's thinking about it. It doesn't matter if 10 years ago you never had to worry about it. Everyone is thinking about it. So what I loved about this script was it seemed really relevant, and it had a lot of heart, and it's, and Barbara Jean was is still such a beloved character, and I can't wait to do her again. I'm hoping for a reunion movie. But what I loved about this character, Carly, that's my character, Carly, with the 3 kids, is it's got some of those same qualities, which is she's so optimistic. It's always the glass is half full. This is going to be a great thing for our family, and she's a little goofy and funny, but she's really a tough and a good mom. And Jill was really great, the writer, of sort of sitting down and talking about how I talk to my son, Riley, and how things that I grew up with that my mom would say, like, oh, that's not fair. Well, why don't you write a letter to your governor? You're like, and so I love the honesty and the feel about it. So I'm thrilled, and I'm so excited for CMT to take this step into, scripted comedy. I think it's about time.
Have you and the writers discussed the possibility of having Reba castmates making appearances?
Of course. We absolutely have discussed that, and we, fingers crossed, we can get as many of them to come do a guest spot as we can.
Hopefully. This sitcom marks your first significant leading role, and you're producing it too. Do you feel the pressure is greater?
Yes. Absolutely I do. I think it's exciting, and yeah, there's a little bit more pressure because, again, if it doesn't work, you have to own it. And as much as it's fun to own things when they go well and go, that was me, you have to be able to go, if it doesn't, that was me too. And I think that's hard for anybody. It's easy when you can go, oh, it didn't work because it wasn't my fault, it was this person and whatever. And then that same person, if it goes well, goes, oh no, that was me, it's totally me. And I think that I'm prepared. I just felt, even just doing the pilot, I wanted to create the same environment that we had working on Reba, which is everyone is appreciated, respected. It's going to be fun. We're so lucky to get to do this. So let's make it the most fun set ever, because I think that shows in the product too. And we've joked with Reba, and I feel like this is my chance to sort of step into what she was to us on that show. Is she was the first one there, last one to leave. She wanted it to be great, and if I learn anything, I'm going to take that with me, and I'm going to work my butt off to make it awesome. So,
your other series is Singing Beat.
Yes.
Recently aired its season finale. Have you heard anything about another season yet?
I heard that the season finale did very well for CMT, which we're very excited. And the show's been doing really well for them, and I love doing the show. Nothing's official, and I haven't heard anything official. My hope would be that because it's doing so well, we can do another season and just make it happen after we shoot the pilot. The great thing, I'm going to be the Meredith Vieira of CMT. I'm going to host The View and then do
Today Show?
Well, no,
Oh.
but she did The View and then Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Now she's
Yeah.
doing Today's Show and she still does that. So I could do that. Or the Kelly Ripa. She had a pilot and then she did a talk show and then she did a sitcom. I'm going to do that. I think it absolutely. I'll do The Secret again with her, but I think it will absolutely come back because it's a big hit for me. And the great thing about the Singing Bee for me is we can do so many episodes in a short period of time. Once they're in the can, then I can go about and doing other things too.
And you mentioned this before. Although the show arguably improved your status as a celebrity, reporters, people still often call you Melissa Peterman or Barbara Jean. Does that ever get annoying to you?
No, because first off, my mom's maiden name is Peterson, so I totally fine. And when people call me Barbara Jean, I adore it. I hope that never stops. I hope I'm in the nursing home and they're like, we're gonna have to turn you over so you don't get bed sores, Barbara Jean. I hope that happens because I love being Barbara Jean. And I joke with people like, is it okay if I call you Barbara Jean? I'm like, yeah, Barbara Jean bought my house. I'd still be renting an apartment and driving a car that was taped together. So I know she'll always be a part of my career and everything. So no, it doesn't bug me at all.
Okay. Kathy Griffin found great success through this, and although you obviously don't need to do it, would you consider doing a D-list type show?
Oh yeah, I think Kathy Griffin she's been really smart about, she knows who she is, she knows who her audience is, and she's been fantastic at doing that. Like doing like a reality show. I don't know if I'm that interesting. I don't like, I've seen her show and she's like hanging out with like Liza Minnelli and all that. People would probably be bored to watch me vacuum and take Bradley to school. I would do it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I would, you know what, I guess so. That was a bad answer. If people thought watching me in my daily life was interesting, I'd probably do it.
Okay. What are some other current scripted and unscripted shows that you would dream of appearing on?
Oh my gosh, a list. The Office, 30 Rock, Mad Men. Oh my gosh, there's another blanking. There's so many that I just think are fantastic. Modern Family, The Middle. I want to be on Dave Letterman and Jay Leno. What else? There's so many shows right now that I'm really
Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars, I would totally do if they asked. Of course, that seems a lot of commitment, what with the shaving and the spray tanning. That would cut into a lot of my time. What else? What else am I watching? Well, Mad Men, I just want them to do me like that. And the show's so good. But Office and 30 Rock, huge for me right now.
Okay.
Parks and Recreation.
Oh yeah.
Amy Poehler, brilliant.
Although your sitcom album and touring is exciting, it's really very tiring. Is there anything else that you're working on that we can know about?
Riley starts school, and I'm pretty sure we're in charge of the library again this year, so we're really working on that. No, right now focus is getting the CD out and getting this pilot going. So, and the pilot's going to take up a lot of time and energy, and so I want to stay, because it's such a big opportunity and a big deal. I want to keep focused on that. So I can't really think past that.
Okay. And finally, what are 3 words that you would use to describe your life right now?
Happy, busy,